Pro-Palestinian demonstrators in Berlin protested Netanyahu's visit. Some called him a war criminal. German Chancellor Angela Merkel urged him to refrain from policies that aggravate the conflict, such as building Israeli settlements in the territories that Palestinians consider a part of their future state.
As for
the two-state solution, we consider the settlements to be counterproductive. I have said this time and again. We have to do everything to calm down the situation. And in this spirit, I think all sides need to make a contribution.
Weeks of unrest have left at least 8 Israelis and more than 40 Palestinians dead. Netanyahu blamed Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas for the violence.
I think it's important that the international community demand of President Abbas to stop the incitement and stop spreading the lies about the Jewish state and about Israel's policies.
But the Palestinian president placed the blame on Israeli actions.
The continued occupation and its aggression against the Muslim and Christian holy places in East Jerusalem, especially against the Al-Aqsa Mosque, opens the door to a religious conflict, which has unfortunately started.
Abbas spoke at a joint news conference with UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, who visited the region to call for calm.
I have stressed to both Israeli and Palestinian leaders the urgent need to reaffirm through words and deeds that they are partners for peace.
U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry will hold a series of meetings in Europe and in the Middle East about the situation.
The Secretary feels it's important to go and to have these discussions, given the ongoing violence, to try to look for ways to end that violence and to restore calm.
Kerry will stop in Berlin on his way to Vienna, Jordan, and Saudi Arabia for talks with Russian, Turkish, and Saudi leaders on the situation in Syria and security in the Middle East. Zlarica Hoke, VOA News, Washington.